Like, do you know when you are feeling extremely erogenous in bed, and you smack whoever is with you across the face just to see if it feels good?
Who does that? What is up folks, Jack here with another video. By the Emperor, I wish that you are all doing well, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is the Chill Zone, is in the name. It's just a little corner of the tube for you to come and relax and have some fun. Here we do some Warhammer content, some gaming, some just overall just random stuff that I can think of or that get recommended for me to check out. But now, this episode is from the TTS series, episode 18.5, called Atrocious Answers. I'm guessing that we're going back to the messages that the Emperor was receiving not so long ago. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into this.
Father, why are you doing this?
Oh,
I must do it
Magnus.
for mankind.
Do you not realize the ruin this could cause?
Yes, but I shall endure.
Your people will not. This planet will not.
Risks are inherent to any situation. As master of mankind, I must make my own decisions on the matter.
Even when the stakes are the annihilation of your home and everyone on it?
It must be done.
Oh, come on, you lot. These are just some harmless questions.
You have no say in this, Custodian. You have not looked into the repugnant abyss within which we are about to descend.
Yeah, he's a psycho, he
We
knows.
did sort through the letters together. And I've already done this once before.
Father must be correct in your lack of emotions. These questions are giving me the urge to turn every last Imperial in the galaxy into mindless chaos pawns. That way, the galaxy's general intelligence quotient would
Skyrocket.
skyrocket.
Oh, they're not that bad. You're just overreacting.
Oh, like you and your Tal girlfriend.
I swear to fucking that was not canon. I am going to kick the living shit out of your red-veined fucking dick.
Calm
What's
down.
your profanities?
It is neither your time nor place to be livid.
Well, if you are absolutely, completely, utterly, perfectly, entirely, horrifically, kill your
How many
planetically
adjectives do you must
certain,
add into this?
let us begin.
Yes, let me just bounce up and down to get the papers. Alright, first question.
Wait,
Oh no.
I need something first, just in case.
Oh, Centurion.
That is better. You little Centauri Bear will be my life buoy in the sea
Centauri
of hate
Bear.
and disgust.
First question from someone called Thine.
That fan.
Thine.
Fun thing, I went through Duolingo. Duolingo? What is going on here? Duolingo tried to learn a new language where I found we're not supposed to say Gaelic, but Irish. And yeah, Than or Thane is like the word for nail. Wow, it's surprising that I know the Irish one, but could not think of the English. Yeah, like Irish is such a weird language, to be honest. I mean, it's wonderful in its own respect, but it's like when you try to learn something new, like people, like English speakers, for example, will find something like French to be challenging. But like French to that would be like facing a guardsman, right? While Irish is more or less like challenging a full-on dreadnought to a fight. It's an entirely different world that you have to explore there. I was straight up staring at the words I was looking at, and it was like staring into the abyss, and the abyss stared back. If you want to suck up this word to you, you're gonna need some Lucky Charms. I was like, nah man, this is not for me. But yeah, sorry for that. Let's go.
Fiery. Oh, great savior of mankind, I encroach on thy busy mind with a question of utmost importance to my mind. Didst thou, in all thy wiseness and foresight, not foresee the great heresy by the arch-traitor he whose name I won't speak? Well, how the fuck did he know that?
Horus.
I eagerly await thy reply, but I must go now, lest the overseer punish me for not sorting through the cactuses in the Lord Governor's garden. Faithful yours, Time.
Is he a time-traveling scribe or just dyslexic?
That is beside the point. Answer the question. This is amongst the few
Oh, if that is the
Yes, I
case, then
am.
that would be Angron, I guess, for the nails in the head.
Constantly sever void whales ahead of anyone else, I am certain I did. But as I have said before, my memory is as fractured as the self-esteem of an overweight Eldar. But I think my expansive knowledge of all that is still out there, somewhere.
Why can't you hear me? You must kill the Tau before it's too late! They will destroy us all! Send the Ultramarines to save us! They are our only hope! Throne Emperor!
Anyway, next question.
O great Emperor of mankind, I have thought long and hard about the question I would ask of you. About what a tiny, short-lived, insignificant speck like myself would ask of you, the pinnacle of man. Our most wise, benevolent, and self-sacrificing Emperor, truly you are the most compassionate, empathetic being to have ever existed. You have seen us grow, guided us in our darkest hour,
Oh, wow.
hopeless as horrors beyond all decency and sense have plagued us. Surely you have seen these and watched as we gleefully continue to fling ourselves into abandon. Of our own will.
Somebody just went and wrote a Tilson poem, huh?
Surely it must break your heart. O great man Emperor, witness to our greatest of glories and deepest shames, I have thought long and hard over what I would dare ask thee. Why do you still love us? Why do you still even care?
Sim.
Respectfully, your humble servant.
Okay.
My ass must taste of ground beef and rainbows if it is that delicious, because I would not be surprised if it does.
He does have a very good point. Why do you care?
Because I see immense potential in mankind.
I cannot even comprehend that, honestly. Maybe it's because I've been in the war for a better part of 10,000 years, but I just see a squabbling herd of animals.
I want you to imagine
Humans have
this.
the potential
Hello there,
of
what
doing
is going
better.
Imagine thousands upon thousands of angelic beings reminiscent of me in my prime.
Oh.
All united in a peaceful galaxy, in an interstellar imperia where all individuals have attained their own objective perfection. Without war nor political turbulence, they all lay naked upon a beautiful beach planet, reveling in the ecstasies of human life, and
Wow,
really
wow.
fucking good hair.
Ah.
That's what I want for mankind. To turn us all into an entire species of divine masterminds with giant gold-coated abs, just like
Take it! Ah!
Whoa.
Sorry.
Chill, mate.
my lead.
Chill. Contain
That
your
all sounds like extremely wishful
erection.
thinking.
No, the potential exists. I made you Primarchs, remember?
Yes, but we
That
were
went
a very
well.
special case, were we not?
Of course you are special, my little Magni Magic, but that does not mean you are anything more than part of a failed
Magni Magic. That's good.
match.
What?
Next question, please.
Oh, Magnus.
From Math.
Poor
To
you.
the true man Emperor of mankind,
Still floating.
why is everything in the Imperium painted gold?
Because gold is given to those in first place. Every lesser color is relegated to contestants who cannot keep up because of how much
Could've been
Xenocop
diamond,
they
though.
suck. Mankind rules. Woo, woo.
Another one related to the gold. From Cain the Governator. Dear Emperor, I am fascinated by the amounts of gold you seem to have in your possession, and I would like to inquire about where did you find so much? You see, I am ruling over a world, and I am considering about making investments gold plating on my PDF armors to make them more impressive when they perform their crowd control duty against the disgusting populace. Because what fun is there in being wealthy and powerful if you don't use these assets to show off how much better and superior you are than the masses of uncultured plebeians? I'm sure you
Wow.
can relate to such empowering sensation. I don't know how.
Keen the
I don't know how he'd
Governator.
laugh when he's written it down. Maybe he'd go. Ow.
Later on, I want you to send an explicit order to the Department of Money Tokram to replace this scrote snake's every order with frosted copper and glitter glue. Next.
This one is from CZP Rothon. My
Protein.
Emperor, have you ever considered how much of a dick you were towards Magnus pre and during the Horus Heresy?
Oh, yeah.
Ulthuan and then almost in Nicaea, and even after that. I mean, have you ever tried to get some help with how to treat your children? Is it enough that they had to grow up?
Oh, the Emperor going to a
You wrote
psychologist.
this one, did you not?
As a matter of fact, I did not. This person just seems very logical.
Pretty sure you did.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you totally did.
No!
Yes,
Answer it, damn you!
I did all I could to prevent you from killing each other out of spite. What great father would not?
Good parents do not have children
Killing each other out of spite.
It was mostly because the planets you were raised upon were so gormlessly different that you had been force-fed radically disparate ideals since your birth.
So you're blaming our dead adoptive parents now?
Mostly the spectral shit stains that put you up for adoption to begin with.
Well, you could still have spent more quality time with us.
Shut up, I am answering questions here.
From an English read. Oh, my dear Emperor, I have a
Worst
theory
dad of the
which
Imperium.
told me in my creed. Is your
Almost.
glorious self a bloody necrophiliac, what with all the unhealthy amounts of skulls and all?
It is to show that even in its barest form, humanity is beautiful. Have you seen how majestically my cranium curves between my parietals? It is amazing and something that binds us all together.
My glorious emperor, does your penis still function? Would you bang a towel with
Somebody had
The
to
sound
ask.
of things they'd be too scared to even let me go near them with my enormous fiery great sword. Next.
So emperor, do you ever skip on leg day?
For
Emperor,
if said individual does not respond to your advances,
He
then
skipped
stop
leg
wasting your
millennia.
precious life blood on her, Sonny. Take it from someone who probably ravaged her great grandmother. She is not worth your time.
Here is a question from someone called Carl the Deranged.
Oh goodness no.
Dear Golden Shitfaggot, it's me, your previous chef. Are you in pain? I fucking hope so, you cunt. Mostly I said this to give the one who opens it the Nurgle's rock I packed into it with. Go and collate another priest, you piece of decomposed
What
garbage.
in the world is going on?
You are atrocious at sorting these.
Isn't this the most deadly disease in the galaxy?
Just refrain from breathing through your nose and you should be fine.
This still smells better than the spaghetti he cooked for me.
From Joe Argento.
Yikes.
O glorious emperor of mankind.
The flying
of all
noises in the
chaos
back.
and douchebag deities that threaten the Imperium. Which one pisses you off the most?
That is like asking what kind of brain cancer I prefer. I am too busy frothing and screaming to be able to answer.
This question is apparently from a piece of your lost soul, my lord. O glorious vessel of our splintered soul, have you yet asked?
He
about
wrote that himself, didn't he?
our reward during our duel with fucking Horus?
Thank you, glorious Space Emperor. Your question is grand, just like you. And I do actually remember. For when we were lying around dying after the duel, we lied there and listed off a couple hundred things those present needed to do if we were to die.
Yeah, he
Amongst
was-
those, I told them to
was full of
cauterize
sigils.
our armor and incorporate the fragments into
Crux
Crux
Terminatus.
badges.
Why, though? That sounds like an incredibly nonsensical thing to order when you're in need of urgent medical attention.
It was honestly a heat of the moment thing. Like, do you know when you are feeling extremely erogenous in bed, and you smack whoever is with you across the face just to see if it feels good?
You
Who
need to
does
sit
that?
this Right now.
Next questions!
Quick anecdote, not anecdote, but quick notice here. For the Crux Terminatus, the badges that they carry, I know that people, they just like the Gene Seed after a fight, they must recover those. Because it is said that it does provide you with the blessings of the Emperor and has some supposed magical abilities, but it's like not really proven. I think it's like the greatest placebo effect of the Imperium, that yeah, if you carry this, you have the courage of the Emperor with you. So yeah, you can just do all sorts of inexplicable things as you are on the battlefield. But yeah, well, it's just a weird
This
thing
one
to
is
have.
from Eliphas the Inheritor.
Oh.
Hey, Corpse Emperor. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Next.
This one is honestly kind of worrying. I am writing this letter from my hiding place under AgriWorld's designation Delta 894571.
Wow, that's a whole poem.
Near Hazaroth Abyss.
Azeroth. Well, I was thinking of that one planet that got pierced. Oh, and yeah, World of Warcraft again.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
I like one. Someone pointed out the other day that, of course, WoW was made after 40k. That they most certainly took a lot of inspiration from it. Yeah, but Hazaroth is an actual real place in Israel. It's like amongst the few locations where like the Jews got lost as they were wandering the desert for 40 years.
I have sealed my chambers to buy more time. I sent my ship away with as many refugees as possible and stayed on this doomed world. Emperor, I must warn thee of the greatest threat within this sector, the Tyrant Star. Its origins are unknown, though my sources indicate it may be older than the universe itself. It manifests as a black star, often possessing system's own natural star, and shines pale, baleful light. It brings mutation, madness, and untold horrors with it. That star now shines upon this world. I seal this letter into a plasteel box. Within there will be all the files I could gather before I have to hide. I pray it is not yet too late.
Oh,
The
wow.
Harlocks, one I bought from one of his deserted mansions. one that never once has worked. No matter what I did, now counts time to midnight. Oiled with the blood of his kin. My hyper-realistic Kirby plushie cried 666 liters of blood for 13.72 seconds. As I lay down my life and soul to save a few others, I pray for all souls in this world and one beyond. May they find shelter, the protection of your light. The scratching of the walls have stopped. They come.
That sounds awful. How is anyone going to get 8N if the sun is black? Do you know anything about this atrocity, Bananian?
I have heard of it.
That was the one thing that you got out of that. You got Emperor.
A prophetic manuscript called the Hereticus Tenebrae mentions that it is the harbinger of an
The
encroaching
Dark
darkness.
Heresy.
I am naturally not all too into the subject at hand, but this totally sounds like that hopeless vertebrate Malol.
Bilal doesn't
Malal.
even exist.
I know.
He does.
Maybe that Black Sun is actually a reality people out of his prison of non-existence.
Goodness me, do you think he could break free and cause havoc?
Hell no, he is an absolute pushover. He probably wrote that prophecy manuscript himself to make it seem like he is an actual threat.
When I get out of here, I will be the greatest Chaos God ever. I'll fuck them all up. Just you wait. I will become relevant again.
Bilal, just stop.
You just can't keep doing this to yourself.
Stop telling me. I will become Kevin.
Come, I'll make you
Oh.
some chocolate.
Buddy.
There, Bilal. There.
You'll get your recognition for at some point.
Give me that. This one's from some feral world named Dorvuzak. Dorvuzak. Oh, mighty Emperor, savior of all mankind. Please, do answer me this simple question. What is exactly a fucking Mad-Iron?
Imagine a tech priest, but completely
XTO.
mechanical, and absolutely mind-fuckingly dedicated to destroying all human life in the entirety of the galaxy, never ceasing to pursue even the slightest trace of human life, until it gets gunned down by a Volkite weapon, or run over by a massive rolling pin. I would continue to explain more, but the war against the sentient machines lasted for such a short period of time that it is not as important as everyone seems to think.
Mr. Imp, do Indian people still exist? What about Arabs?
For fuck's sake, why does everyone forget about Dolarn? They've done some good shit, and then their model line gets discontinued because nobody wanted to buy anything that didn't look
that's
like
sad.
Starship Troopers, or the offspring of Apis drinking survivalist and a speech-impaired boxer.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Fourth degree interdimensional warfare.
Fourth wall. Breaking.
Next.
From Yellow Snowman, may I lick one's holy toes?
Immediate restraining order. Next.
Have you ever communicated with the Tyranid hive mind? If so, what's it like?
It is like talking to a herd of hungry sheep. It is unfulfilling, and makes you look like an idiot. Next.
Dear fast food
Franchise.
I hope this letter reaches you. The burger I ordered got cold after I got home. Place it for me.
I like how he actually slipped the laughter there.
Yay. Pure love. Nevertheless, I am happy you two idiots do not work for an actual post office.
Let's continue. Why does everyone hate Eldar so much?
Maybe if they were not so far up their own asses their lower intestines resembled life-size plastic casts, I would not want to spank the living shit out of their pointed ass cheeks. That and a couple other reasons which are beside the point.
And then she says, "Oh, I'm not going to tell you how to prevent this impending doom which threatens us both." Tell me about it.
From
Why, some Dark Angel fell in love with an Eldar?
Fabulous Emperor. I found the heresy. Where do I put it?
Shove it in your face and choke
No.
on it. Next.
Following the words of Dominique, must clench your ass cheeks so that the heresy doesn't get in.
Here's one from an Inquisitor, Amberly Vale. Do you have Alpha Caiaphas Kane, or is he just unlucky and or a source for entertainment for the Chaos Gods?
He is one I have actually perceived visions of during my hours of silence. Caiaphas Kane was one of a select few individuals in the Imperium, whom I felt had enough common sense to survive whatever the Chaos Gods threw at him. This is more than I can say for most people who served me. Also, check his data slate the next time you see him, to his rate but 3 asset crowd. Ah ha ha ha.
An arbitrator, Judge Modestus. He says, Dear Emperor, what are we going to do with all the Adeptus Sororitas laying around? Now that you've directly reformed the ecclesiarchy into a non-religious sect, doesn't that mean the Sororitas will no longer have any power from their now heretical faith?
Not
Whereabouts
quite.
affected as power-armored nuns without worshipping you as a god. I bring this up because I don't have enough Arbites to keep them out of the local taverns, bars, and pubs. We will be out of alcohol in mere months at this rate, and the combined weight of sisters abandoning the shrines to drown their sorrows will collapse the hives of several planets.
They need to calm the tits down. If my wish
Quite
was for
literally.
anyone to not continue fighting against chaos,
You could put that in a more gracious way, to contain the calamity that is their memories.
contrivances, and the like, my fragments would probably not have given them the strength to do so. Order the sorry to send whoever else to get back out there and fight in my name. Tell them that if they do, I will send out special edition Emperor's Sunside Vacation pin-ups for their enjoyment. If their faith in humanity is so lacking that they leave me out of its category, let them be enlightened by what perfect fucking pecs humanity and humanity alone can grace the galaxy with.
Our next message is from him, the
Him.
Millennial.
Oh, that guy.
Who?
Hey, Emps. I've been out here leading the Alpha Crusade for a while, and a guy from the Flesh Carrier
The
keeps saying he knows
Millennial.
some guy called Sanguinio will help us. From what he described, and from what I've read, the Sanguinio sounds like your son Sanguinius. Just wondering, is it really him after all those years?
I was there when my son died. I saw his body. Felt no
beautiful
life
hot
from
boy.
his flesh. Whatever fucking Horus had done to him, he could not be brought back. Sniff. If the Sanguiner is really even a fragment of the only one of my children that laid his life down for me, hopefully he knows that Daddy misses him very much. Sniff, sniff. Sob. Yeah.
Well, Father, did you get what you wanted out of this?
Yes, this put me more into balance, and the time I surfed a space Hulk in the warp and smashed a Triton into one of Singe's crystal garden planets.
You did what?
And what do you want me to do with the rest of the letters, my lord?
Keep them around. The last thing I want is more questions to be turned into some little kid space marine costume and some random adept is sent to manage the pile.
That's how it is, isn't it? Always having other people do the dirty work for you. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like he can fucking move or anything, Magnus. Oh, wait!
You need to shut your face, Richard Lyon.
Why do you tell me to shut up all the
You
time?
keep complaining despite you having the fucking mane of a great beast.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
And so shall I in a few moments. A bit of a long episode. I mean, well, not much longer than the regular ones as for now, and it's supposed to be getting even longer than this in the future. Well, the quality just keeps on getting better. I didn't quite understand the whole lion dick reference that was made there close to the end. What was that about? Is that a Lionel Johnson thing? Like, I don't know, is that like a critique over the fact that he's like the first son and... I don't know. Please explain that to me. I think I missed that one. But overall, guys, that was just a very good episode. So, yeah, that is going to be it for me this time. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Hit that like button. If you didn't, hit that dislike button. I like some fair criticism as well. That was a bit of a mouthful for some reason for me. But that said, though, I wish you a wonderful evening and see you guys next time. Bye.
I have returned to lay waste to our enemies. Switching to melee. Power fists activating.